Hey guys, welcome back. Modii 101 here, and we're back in Sky Exchange, picking up right where we left off. Last episode, we worked on getting ourselves the very first little bit of our MK3 power flower. And for right now, I still think what I'm going to do, and this might be, so if you're not a big fan of this, this is hopefully going to be the last one for a while. I'm going to work on, we talked last episode about making the meals that have EMC, okay? And let's actually look. Let's try and make, no, we want the large meals. If we can make enough of these that have EMC, hopefully we can get to the point where don't have to worry about food anymore. So we're going to do a little bit more cooking with Modii. And we're just going to kind of go through these and make at least one and then learn it. And then we can pull out EMC-wise. So we're going to want to try and get, I think it's through fruit salad. Once we hit the spaghetti and meatballs, it looks like none of the rest of these that I can tell. I'm not seeing any of them pop up. Oh, I just saw one pop up, so we may have to look through these. What did I just see? There, that one. Salmon patties, apparently. That's a big one, and that has quite a bit of EMC in it, so... yeah, so we'll have to look through those. Alright, so let's just let's get some cooking going. So, apple pie. We're going to need apples, sugar, and dough. So let's see what we have in here for that. So apple, and then we can't have, sugar doesn't have EMC, but sugarcane does. There's dough, and this is pretty easy. Alright, so, and then we should have in here, so let's go ahead and click this in. Oh, wait, let's do this first. Okay, and we'll pull one of those. Oh, pull one of those out. Why is it not making it? Oh, sugar does have EMC. Alright, well, let's pull another one out and just learn it. I didn't think it did. For some reason, I thought it didn't. Alright, well, now we learned sugar. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear this, and we'll throw the sugar in here. So let's see if we can make ourselves an apple pie. Oh, we never made the bakeware, did we? Oh, there was our problem. Don't have any bricks. Let's see, clay. I don't know if this has EMC, so let's go ahead and cook up one of these real quick and see if it has it. You can see I'm walking a little sluggish, so we got to try and make as much as we can. And I think once we get through this, like I said, I can just come in here and ground out a bunch of food into a chest, and we don't even have to look in here. Alright, so we're going to need 8 of these. Alright, perfect. So we're going to come up and around and down, and there's that. And we could probably learn this just in case. Okay, I don't know if I already had this, but whatever. Alright, so now we should be able to make one. Perfect. Okay. So if you notice, I cleared out all our recipes because we really didn't need them. Because you guys were like, hey, Modii, meat has EMC. Alright, so there's that. We learned apple pie. Sweet. So let's go ahead and eat that. And that'll give us a little bit more juice. Sweet. Okay. What's next on the agenda? Pumpkin soup. Do I have pumpkins? P-U-M-P. I do not have any pumpkins. Do I have any pumpkin seeds? Carrots, pumpkin seeds. Alright. So let's go ahead and go out here and we'll just get rid of Brussels sprouts. Nobody wants those. Put that bad boy down. Let's go grab ourselves some bone meal. We'll let this grow, and then we may have to skip this while we work on. We'll just work on the next one. All right, so pop out here, juice this up. I know this probably isn't the most exciting thing we could be doing, but like I said, I want to get the food situation, which it's pretty bad to be honest with you, out of the way so that we can focus on more stuff. All right, so the next one is carrot soup. So let's see, do we have this stuff? Oh, I had enough for carrot soup. Sweet. See how easy that is? And then we're just going to come over here. We're going to learn it. Now let's just see something. If we type in large, okay, so it doesn't take the word meal like that. So in between episodes, I am going to have to look this stuff up to be able to get it all to put a bunch of them. And like I said, I'll just put a stack of each in a chest or however many I can put into a stack. And we'll just have like a little kitchen area over here where we'll just stack up a ton of food that we can look and see what we need. All right, so we got those two. Loaded baked potato. So I need a regular baked potato. Can I make this? I am missing butter and potatoes. So let's see if we have any potatoes in here. Of course we have potatoes in here. Come on. Give me that. I don't know if a baked potato has EMC, so we'll see. But the loaded one does. All right, so while that does that, we got to make ourselves some butter. Let's see if we can make butter. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. And yeah, yes, we can. Butter has EMC. Sweet. All right, we'll do that. Okay. And then we'll grab our patoti over here, which, of course, it has EMC, which I might have already learned, but there we go. Yeah, I did. And then we're just going to go boop and boop and boop. And, okay. So, we now have the buttered baked potato, which I'm just, even though it's a light meal, I'm going to learn it just so we have variety. That's the spice of life. All right, and I'm missing, do we have pork? Cooked pork chop, we do. There we go, we did it. Awesome. And then we learn this real quick. There we go. Oh. And we can, we can't even eat it. We're so full. All right, let's look here. Let's grab a chest. Grab a double chest real quick. We're just going to set this right over here, and we're going to throw that in there. All right, let's go check on our pumpkin real quick, because I don't want to forget about that. Did we get one yet? Not yet. Moving on. Let's go. Okay. So, what's up next? I know this isn't exciting for you guys, and I apologize, but I do what I can. Alright, mashed potatoes. Boom. I'm missing potatoes. So, potatoes. Let's just grab like 8. So for any of you guys that haven't been around in my recordings for a long time, for a very long time, cooking with Modii was very much a thing that we would do. We'd have entire episodes of just cooking, mostly when starting back in like, God, what, Magic Farm 2, I think is where it started, when Pam's Harvest Craft and Spice of Life and all that stuff was still pretty new. So, that was cool. All right, stuffed mushroom. Let's see how bad off on this one we are. Not at all. We made it. Wow, this is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. But I know this isn't exciting. For you guys that want to get into the machine stuff, we will. I need to take care of this food situation, or we're not going to get anywhere. All right, stuffed mushroom. We already have chicken sandwich in there. Chicken noodle soup. Okay. Let's check for chicken. All right, let's get rid of this and see if it's this. Nope. Maybe it's this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're just missing the pasta. So let's figure out how to make ourselves some pasta. We're missing dough and butter, but butter, let's grab like some of these, and then dough. Oh, I have hot dogs. Okay. Let's just grab, I'm just going to grab like a stack of that, put it in here. Alright, there's that, and then pasta. Okay, EMC on it. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, kids. Boom, boom, boom. Pasta in here. Chicken noodle soup. The wrong chicken. I don't know what automatic... Oh, damn it. Don't know why it automatically goes to that. That out. That in. Make one. Pot back. Chicken noodle soup. Accomplished. Alright, so we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good. So as you can see, you know, we have a variety. Not eaten recently, not eaten recently. So if we can get enough in there, we would literally just like, okay, I'm going to eat a couple of these, couple of these, couple of these. And then while those refill back to not eaten recently, we do these and so on and so forth. And then our food situation is 100% taken care of. So like I said, probably not the most absolutely exciting thing we could be doing right now, but it is something that is somewhat of a necessary evil. And trust me, we're not going to make all of them. We're just going to make the ones that have EMC, so that, like I said, we don't have to worry about them. We're already getting a good variety without even taking anything out of the table yet. So, all right, so we got the first row, except for the pumpkin soup. I'm really hoping, there we go. That's what Papa Modii needed. One of these bad boys. You're mine now. Come on. Let's go learn you. I'm going to learn you, pumpkin. Prepare to get learned, pumpkin. Boom. Okay. So we come over here. Pumpkin soup. What am I missing? Stock. Alright, we'll make some... Nope. Back. Make some stock real quick. Let's do this one. There's that and that. Clear that out. And then finally, we should, in theory, be able to do this. And we can. So now we've officially gotten the entire top row. Entire top row of food. You can see we just got stuff. This has got great hunger, great saturation. Food is going to be... We're not even going to talk about food. Probably after this episode, whatever I don't get done, because we've only got, you know, a few more minutes. Whatever I don't get done, we're just going to... I'll finish in between episodes. And so that had 5 diamonds, and this one has 9. So this one is still cooking a little bit faster. But once again, oh man, when we get that MK3 power flower up, EMC is going to be redonkulous. I hate that word. Why do I use it? All right. So, we already have the hot dog. What about a baked ham? Baked ham. Let's get rid of that. Let's put in pork. I think it would probably be raw pork. Yeah. All right. So we're missing sugar and apple. Let's go back in here. Apple. Let's grab a few of these just in case we need them later. Apple and sugar. Alright. Oh, man. The only problem with working with pans is I get hungry and I don't have time to eat lunch yet. So, alright. There's that. Put that back in. Learn this bad boy. Baked ham. Boom. Done. Alright. What's next on the agenda? Bacon cheeseburger. I think we already got that one. Let's do this. Okay, so bacon cheeseburger. Let's kind of put these in order. So we need to get an apple pie and pumpkin soup. So pumpkin soup's going to go here. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, so pumpkin soup. Let's move all this stuff down. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. We need the carrot. Then we have the baked potato, and I think that's where we kind of take off from there. Then it's this. Then it's this. Then it's this. And then we need a chicken sandwich. Alright, 1 chicken sandwich. Thank you very much. Alright, so then it goes chicken sandwich. Then it goes... Wait, what is this one? Potato soup. I think we might have ate that. Let's look. Just making sure I have everything. Oh, did I not make potato soup? Yeah, alright. Must have skipped one. Boom. Boom. How do you do? Alright. Potato soup. Patoti soup. How did I miss patoti soup? Alright, so that's after patoti salad. Alright, so patoti salad. And then after the chicken sandwich goes chicken noodle soup. Then after that goes the chicken pot pie. Then we need a hot dog. What were the first two? So we need a hot dog. And then we also need an apple pie. Apple pie. And I don't remember what else I was missing. So apple pie, hot dog, baked ham, cheeseburger. So all I need is the carrot soup, and then we have one of each. So this is kind of I should have done this from the beginning, so we can kind of keep track of what all we've made. And then we know what we need to refill. We just won't take more than one out of each one of these. Okay, perfect. So, what do we got? We got a couple minutes left. Pot roast. Pot roast. Pot roast is raw beef. So let's get rid of that. Let's look up beef. I don't know why it's split into two separate things, but it is. Alright, and I'm out of stock. Well, crapola. Stock. We'll use this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should be enough. Oh no, I made the pot roast. The hell did I make the pot? I didn't see myself make it. Weird. Alright, well, there we go. Pot roast. We did it. Huzzah. So you can already see we're getting quite a bit. And like I said, this goes to... we only have a few more. Now, fish and chips. This one's a little bit more trickier. So we need... let's see... Let's grab a couple of salmon. I don't know if we have any in here. So let's go ahead and toss this in. Alright, so we need to make some fish sticks. Is it raw salmon? Yeah, it is. Okay. So there's the fish sticks. Well, actually, even though that's a light meal, we'll learn it real quick. Just might as well. It's a big thing whenever you're doing Project E. You got to learn every single thing. And then, do we have fries? We don't. So we're going to have to make the fries part of this, which is pretty simple. There we go. We'll also learn fries because who doesn't love French fries? Now, I'm wondering, you know what? We can't make this delighted meal, but... Oh, the deluxe cheeseburger doesn't either. I was going to ask, I was going to say maybe, just maybe, we might have all the ingredients that we can do it in there, but we don't. Oh, I just made more fries. Okay, let's get this stuff out of here. All right, fish and chips. Boom, done. Sweet. That one's another very good size large meal. All right, egg salad. Let's see. So, where is that at? Vegetable soup, spider rice soup, egg salad. Alright, I need that egg. Oh, I did it. Cool. Alright, let's learn this boiled egg real quick. I know this seems super annoying and repetitive, and you're like, why aren't you doing this off camera? I kind of just wanted to get the food thing. I thought it was that important that we should kind of do this together. After this, you guys are not going to have to worry about any sort of watching me make food. I will take care of it 100% off camera, and we can get back to a lot more exciting things. And I'm going to go through and I'll finish these off because we're pretty much at the end of this episode. I'll finish off these last three. So it's spider eye soup, vegetable soup, and fruit salad. Those are all pretty easy. And then I will slowly but surely comb through here looking for any of them like that might have EMC. I don't know if I thought I saw one, but it might have been the have eaten recently thing. Oh. So meaty stew, for example. There's one that's in the middle. So I'll kind of comb through a lot of these and get us a good variety. Beef jerky seems to be decent. So yeah, we'll go through these. So, all right, guys. Well, there we go. So the thing is now, and for any of you guys that don't know, I record most of my videos, 2 of them in a row, covers the whole week, and then I have a week in between. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on here, and this isn't on a server. I just have this. This is just a single player world on my computer, so I can't chunk load it and just let it run while I'm offline. So I'll probably come on here. I'll definitely finish off the food and then grab a bunch of them out of the table and fill that chest up. And then while I'm sitting here, and maybe I'll do one of the old school ways where I just like go to bed and just stand, because this is a very safe platform. Like if I'm not moving, I'm not dying, you know. And I don't think any mobs are going to spawn out here. We got them all kind of contained in there. So I'll just let this thing go. So now that you guys see what this has to do, so we're going to have, we have one of these. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, one on top. And then on each side of these, we're going to need a bunch of these. These are the things that are going to kill us. But I'm going to try and get through as much as I can. And once we have EMC, we are going crazy. We will have so much stuff. It'll be ridiculous. So all right, guys, we're gonna wrap things up there. Hope you enjoyed the episode. A little bit of a laid back episode, just to chill out, making some of the food, chit chatting with you guys, falling in the water when I didn't mean to. So yeah, if you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comment section. I don't usually say this in my videos, and I don't know why, but I was kind of looking at analytics the other day, and I noticed that I get a lot of views from people who aren't subscribed. Like, I think I got like 70,000 views last month from people not subscribed. So if you're not subscribed, just hit that subscribe button. You know, that way, you know, there's something you may not miss, you know, you may miss and you might not. And then it just shows that you're part of the family, you know. So, all right, guys. Don't forget, if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go to is Aim to Game for that server. Go ahead and click the link down below. Go check out their website. If you decide to get something, make sure you use the coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, I want to thank you guys ever so much for hanging out and, to be honest, putting up with me. And until then, we'll see you guys later. Bye!